One thing that will always piss me off is providers waiting until hard moments to have hard conversations. Something I see way too often is that a client of mine will go into their prenatal visits with their provider and talk through their entire birth preferences, and their provider will okay everything, say everything looks great, even say it's very reasonable, looks amazing. But then, when we're actually in the hospital in labor, suddenly the tune has changed. And to be clear, I'm not talking about situations where something medically has changed. One example I can think of is I had a client who really did not want to deliver on her back. Baby was doing great, she was pushing, she was in all fours, and the provider, the same one that had completely okayed prenatally and been like, we will catch a baby in whatever position you want to be in. That provider now had a huge problem with it and made my client's pushing experience very stressful because she was having to decide between listening to her instincts, doing what her body wanted to do, and listening to her provider who she thought completely agreed with her. And I want to be clear, this is manipulation. If a provider has an opportunity to have a conversation about something that they disagree with, something that's against hospital policy, something that they won't do, and that opportunity is prenatally, when someone is in a good headspace, when they have time to actually discuss things, when they are likely not in a huge amount of pain, and instead they make an active choice to have that conversation when someone is in severe pain, in a crazy headspace, and while they don't really have time or the brain power to have a true informed consent discussion, that is just pure manipulation. So people out there who are in the end of their pregnancy, please have very straight up conversations with your providers, and providers out there, please be upfront as soon as you possibly can.